Okay, so this is our code for the mapping algorithm. So basically, printing out like the path that the robot's gonna take. Okay, so we first created the C space, but the overview asks to show the path planning algorithm, so we're just gonna skip that. So our path planning algorithm is in the function. Oh my god, construct map, or no, find map. It's find map. So it's find path, and then what's it called? So basically, this part, what it does is it creates the values for each area on the map or the grid, and then here we have the goals and where we start from. So basically, we started from goal and then went down to start, and then now we're going back from start down back up to goal. And start is a great. The start has the greatest value, or well, has a greater value than goal. And then we created a queue and the current path to take in order to get to end. And this is just direction. We set it as none. And then these are the steps. So it's going to check eight all eight directions around surrounding the current coordinate we're at. So while we're not at the goal yet, we're going to check every location, and if the value is greater than 0, so it's not an obstacle, but it's still less than the current value we have, then that's where we want to go. So then we'll append it to the possible next step, and then we also want to make sure that the possible next step is so we also want to make sure that the possible next step is also in the same direction, because that'll make our life just a lot easier. So we basically this entire for loop is basically testing or finding out which next coordinate is still in the same direction as the previous coordinate. So that's what that does. And yeah, so our best step is etc. the next step. So if it's in the same direction. Then if we're at our goal, then we'll just continue that. And then this one is for the waypoints. So the waypoints is for our maze runner algorithm. So like the actual robot running. So we'll have like so say there's like a straight line. It'll only get the first where it starts and the end point of where the straight line ends. So yeah, that's basically what the waypoint is. And then yeah, we'll update all our variables and then basically update our coordinates as well. And then, yeah, so yeah. We're also gonna print out the path. Alright, so then we'll run it. Oh, there's still sorry. So we're gonna run it, and then we basically changed all the values of the coordinate of the so we had a path. We had all the coordinates printed out earlier, but we commented that out for testing for final draft purposes. But we have all the coordinates, and we made all the coordinates colored in as white in the actual grid. So yeah, that's that white path. So yeah.